Back now to our breaking news. Officials in Isle of Wight say the brush fire there is contained but still burning. They asked some residents to evacuate their homes along Old Suffolk Road. Firefighters battling this brush fire off of Route 460. These pictures they're seeing were sent in to 10 on Your Side by viewers showing the heavy smoke in the area. And 10 on Your Side's Ann McNamara is live in Isle of Wight right now. She joins us now right there. And Ann, what's happened since we spoke with you last?
Well, Katie, we're seeing significantly less smoke, and actually we have a lot more information now. I'm here with the Chief of Isle of Wight Emergency Services, Rusty Chase. Rusty, thank you so much for joining us.
Absolutely.
People have really been wondering at home, how large was this fire and how much of it is contained?
Yeah, we're approximately about 100 acres, and at this time we're saying the fire is contained. We still have some hot spots that we're dealing with, but the majority of the fire is contained in a central location. And again, we had a quick response by our volunteer fire departments here in Windsor, and we had additional help from other agencies throughout the county.
And we saw a lot of people here starting to evacuate, but sort of held off. I understand it was not a mandatory evacuation.
Absolutely. When we initially arrived on scene with the amount of smoke and fire that was heading in the direction where the residence located behind you, we elected to do a voluntary evacuation, not mandatory. We had a lot of residents that actually had a garden hose and they were spraying down the rooftop, and certainly taking precautions to prevent the fire spreading to the residents. But again, we did voluntary. We had probably about a half a dozen residents that did evacuate. And hopefully in the next hour or so we'll allow them to come back to their home once we have made sure the fire is contained 100%, as well as clearing up the apparatus from the roadway.
And I know you said we're not sure exactly what started it just yet, but for people at home who are worrying, I've seen a lot of people come out and say, well, where exactly is it? Is there a landmark you could give them?
Yeah, actually we're near Old Suffolk Road and Old Mill Road, and it's basically right in the triangle. It's localized in the center. The forestry department did a fantastic job. They came out with a fire plow and actually just drew a line around the fire. And we have fire departments from Carrollton to Carsville, from Suffolk to Southampton County come out and assist us with the fire. We probably have about 65 firefighters. And we had the volunteer fire department and rescue squad out here setting up our rehab and actually helping out the firefighters as well as the citizens. We're giving them drinks and water and things like that.
And any firefighters who had a lot of smoke inhalation, any injuries like that?
No, we were very fortunate. No reported injuries with the firefighters as well as the evacuees. Everybody did a great job of cycling through the fire line. Rehab, which again, when we're talking about rehab, we're talking about water cooling down, and had a great structure of command. So we were very fortunate. No injuries, and everybody did a fantastic job with this fire.
All right, Rusty Chase, thank you so much for joining us. There you have it, about 100 acres that were burning. It is contained, and a lot of people who evacuated, hoping, of course, to get back in. Live in Suffolk, I'm Ann McNamara, 10 on Your Side.